Welcome to the Explainer. Today we're diving into a system that literally takes you from exhausted survival mode straight into purposeful living. To get us started, I want you to picture this guy, Thomas. He's this everyday cartoon character, short, handsome hair, wearing a classic blue work shirt and black trousers. But man, he has this absolute bone-deep exhaustion just written all over his face. Thomas works the night shift. He's totally trapped in this cycle of just trying to survive. You know the drill. Work grueling hours, come home dead tired, sleep, wake up, do it all over again. He's got this tiny spark of hope, sure, but absolutely zero energy to actually do anything about it. That is, until a chance encounter with a mentor named Mr. Chun changes everything.
Let's jump right into this absolute gut punch of a truth from Mr. Chun. So he sits down with Thomas, draws a simple picture of a house, and says this. He basically looked at Thomas and instantly saw that he wasn't really living. He was way too busy just surviving to actually build a life for himself. Because think about it, when you're spending all your energy just keeping your head above water, you never actually get around to pouring the foundation of your own house.
Which brings us to the first part of this whole concept, the dark, cold house. It's all about surviving instead of actually living. We've really got to put ourselves in Thomas's shoes for a second. Imagine working a shift where you don't even clock out until 6 a.m. You're completely drained of hope, your energy is at rock bottom, and the mere thought of self-improvement feels like some crazy luxury you just can't afford. That right there is the dark, cold house. It's this brutal state where daily obligations just crush any ability you have to plan for tomorrow. But Mr. Chun offers a pretty profound way out of this falling apart house situation. He introduces this concept called foundation building time. We're talking about a crucial 2-hour window, specifically from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. And no, this isn't time for checking emails, doom scrolling on your phone, or getting a head start on work for your boss. This is 100% dedicated to building your future. So why 5 a.m.? Well, because the rest of the world is completely asleep. There are no distractions. Nobody needs anything from you. It's just you, alone, building the foundation of your new life.
So let's look at this 2-hour foundation, because Mr. Chun backs it up with some math that honestly changes everything.
He doesn't just stick to metaphors here. He uses simple, undeniable math to give Thomas this massive light bulb moment. And frankly, this is going to change how you look at your mornings from now on. 730. Let that number sink in for a second. Mr. Chun breaks it down like this. If you carve out just 2 hours every morning, that's 14 hours a week, right? Which becomes 60 hours a month. And over a single year, waking up just 2 hours early snowballs into 730 extra hours. You are literally manifesting time out of thin air while everybody else is still hitting snooze.
Which leads to this crazy realization. 3. Take those 730 hours, divide them into your standard 8-hour workdays, and you get 91 full workdays. Guys, by waking up at 5 a.m., you are effectively handing yourself 3 entire extra months a year. 3 whole months of pure, uninterrupted time to build yourself up, completely free of charge, basically stolen right from a sleeping world. It's wild.
Moving right along into the specific breakdown, Hour 1 is all about building skills, from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m.
Now that we've magically found these extra 3 months, what do we actually do with them? Mr. Chun's system doesn't leave this to chance. It's super structured. That first hour, it is strictly for active learning. No passive entertainment allowed. You dedicate this full 60 minutes to learning a high-value skill, maybe a new language or a trade, with one massive goal: changing your financial situation. Thomas used this exact hour to watch free Excel and accounting tutorials on YouTube. We live in an age where unbelievable educational tools are literally a click away for free. Mr. Chun's point is pretty stark here. You have absolutely no excuse.
Then we shift gears into Hour 2, body and mind, from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Okay, so once you've crushed that first hour of intense skill building, you transition into the second mandatory hour of the framework. And this one is entirely about personal maintenance. While Hour 1 was a full 60 minutes of leveling up your finances, Hour 2 gets split right down the middle. First, 30 minutes of exercise. Go for a walk, a run, do some stretching. Mr. Chun wisely points out that your body is your vehicle. If it breaks down, who cares about all those new skills you just learned, right? Then, the final 30 minutes are purely for your mind. You read, you plan out your day, or maybe review what you just learned in the first hour. You're actively protecting and tuning up your physical and mental engine.
Now let's talk about the 3 rules for success. This is essentially Mr. Chun's non-negotiable contract.
Look, motivation alone is definitely not going to drag you out of bed at 5 a.m. You need strict boundaries if you're actually going to pull this off. So Mr. Chun lays out 3 totally non-negotiable rules. Rule 1, no negotiation. period. You wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, and yes, that includes weekends. The second you tell yourself, oh, just today I'll sleep in, that is exactly when the foundation crumbles. Rule 2. Sleep by 9 p.m. You simply cannot cheat sleep and expect to win. Your body needs rest, but you have to be the one who dictates when you get it. And Rule 3. The first week will be absolute hell. Your brain is going to come up with 1,000 reasons why you should stay in bed. You just have to push through it.
Which brings us to the 21-day adaptation, where we really focus on pushing through that initial pain.
Thomas experienced this hell firsthand. I mean, his first week was brutal. He's fighting a screaming alarm in the pitch dark. His body is aching from the sudden schedule shock. His eyes are burning trying to watch Excel tutorials at dawn. The only thing keeping him going was the painful memory of his mother in the hospital and the promise he made to his mentor. But here's the good news. The physical suffering of waking up early actually has an expiration date. Look at this timeline. Day 1 is just pure pain. By day 7, you're still gritting your teeth, but you're pushing through. By day 21, though, it becomes your new normal. And if you can make it all the way to day 90, it's no longer just a thing you do. It's fundamentally who you are.
For Thomas, the real turning point hit right around day 20. He actually woke up at 4:58 a.m., 2 full minutes before his alarm was even set to go off. His body had completely adapted. That crushing loneliness and exhaustion from those early mornings, it totally faded away. And in its place, there was no anger at the alarm clock anymore. Just a quiet, genuine sense of purpose. He was finally actually building his house.
So we've seen how Thomas used Mr. Chun's framework to completely escape survival mode and reclaim 730 hours of his life. Now I want to step back and pass Mr. Chun's challenge directly over to you. Take a hard look at your own mornings. If you actually committed to the 5 a.m. foundation, what would you build with your 3 extra months this year?